The woman was shocked by what she saw. She saw a man with his hands tied up, a rope around his neck hanging from a tree. If the horse he was riding took a few steps forward, he would die. Luckily, the horse stayed still. Mary stopped her carriage beside the man. She didn't know what had happened to him. She was more worried he might be a bad man, but the man kept begging her to save him. He said he would do anything for Mary. In the end, kind-hearted Mary agreed to save him. But Mary also made a request. She wanted the man to help escort 3 insane women in her carriage to a convent 1,000 kilometers away. George agreed without hesitation. Then Mary cut the ropes around his neck and hands with a knife. She quickly raised her gun to stop George from hurting her. But George didn't harm her. He said before leaving he needed to go home and get some supplies. Soon they arrived at George's house. But Mary immediately realized it wasn't really his home. George was a bad man with many vices. He had secretly taken over someone else's house while the owner was away. When the owner's friends found out, they were furious. They pointed guns at George and told him to leave. George lied, saying the court had given the house to him. He even fired warning shots at them. So the angry men threw a stick of dynamite into the chimney. Luckily, the blast wasn't too strong. George, who was hiding inside, survived by chance. In the end, the furious men hanged George on a tree. But George was lucky enough to be found by Mary. After packing some belongings, George followed Mary on the long journey. But within just 2 days, George already looked worn out. To stop him from escaping, Mary promised to pay him. But she didn't hand the money directly to him. Instead, she put it in an envelope. Mary told George she would mail the envelope, and the destination was exactly the end of their journey.